Hey everybody, happy 75th Republic Day. In today's video, I want to talk about how schools can be a leader when it comes to sustainability and a driving force in achieving our SDG goals, that is Sustainable Development Goals. I want to talk about how schools through certain farm forests and food forests can help in lowering the carbon footprint and simultaneously creating a positive habit when it comes to our ecological impact. According to EZYSchooling, in 2022, there were around 15 lakh schools with about 26.5 crore students. Now, that's a huge and powerful number when it comes to achieving our short term, medium term, and long term actionable SDG goals. Some of the medium and long term goals that I had in mind was number one, making sure that sustainability and SDG goals play a key part in India's education system. Number two, making it compulsory for larger schools to have micro and mini forests. And number three, creating a system where Anganwadis and village schools can grow their own micro farm forests, either supported by a school buddy system or large organizations who can support them, which not only helps in supplementing the midday meal, but also educating the local youth about climate change. India's deforestation rose from 3,390 square kilometers between 1990 and 2000 to around 6,500 square kilometers between 2015 and 2020. We are only behind Brazil when it comes to deforestation. According to the National Forest Policy of 1952, at least one third or 33% of the land must be under forest cover. So the question is, how do we achieve that goal and how can we go above and beyond? For now, let's put deforestation to the side and let's talk about the short-term viable programs and objectives that Indian schools can implement in the short term. So let's see our first project. That is the SUGI project. That's SUGI The SUGI Pocket Forest build biodiversity, climate resilience, and well-being in communities and has been a real eye-opener. According to EcoSattva, who is implementing the SUGI project in India, the Green School mission was born out of a need to scale the positive impacts of the Miyawaki method through effective, equitable, and efficient use of resources. For those who want to know more about the Miyawaki technique, the benefits, how to do it, and what to do, I shall be linking the information below. How do we do it? When do we do it? Where will we do it? Who will look after it? Questions that come to mind immediately whenever we want to start a project. And the answer is pretty simple. We started in a small area in our campus. We started using 100 square feet of the area. We don't want to make a large forest. We want to pick an area where we can make mistakes, learn about it, and then move forward. These forests can be started with capital of about 5,000 rupees. Children will be inclined to ask questions such as what fruits, what trees should we put, what plants, what herbs, etc. The more they get their hands dirty, the more they will understand what is needed in their forest. Now imagine if 1% of the 15 lakh schools inculcate this, create these microforests, and then create a model that can be easily replicated. That 1% will become 5% before you know it, within 2 years 10%, so on and so forth. Creating models that kids can replicate, easy to understand models that kids can understand, ask, and grow with is something that we need to inculcate in our society. And as always, do follow Kingly Experience for amazing soaps. Check out our journey. And I'll be journaling my whole journey with the Miyawaki technique along with the school kids of Udaipur Gaon. And I'll end by saying the same thing I always do. Thank you all for your wonderful support.